So why don't we hear these ideas and even really just a deeper questioning of capitalism and the free market? I mean, it's basically a third rail of politics, but even on most of our media, even people that a lot of the country respects as kind of thinking, forward-thinking people like Elon Musk and let's say Neil deGrasse Tyson and these people that can look at the numbers the same way you can. Why don't you hear it?
It's bias.
It's
bias. Yeah. There's an overriding bias of people born, especially if they've been rewarded. It doesn't take a degree in social science to see the operant conditioning of the wealthy that reach a point where they've been so rewarded that their brain's like, what? You're not going to counter this system. What are you doing? This is your survival. This is what has been rewarding you. So, and that's why the only thing that any of these guys have talked about is universal basic income. It's the only socially acceptable, plausible thing to do besides charity. And it's a form of charity.
Right.
And they can't justify the lack of it now in the sense of trying to demean it in some kind of social welfare thing, which has a terrible connotation to it, because they see the efficiency. They, meaning the whole of the high business community and government, understands what we're doing with technology, understands the efficiency, understands that all of this efficiency that's been generated over the past 50 years has gone to the 1%, with 8 people with more money now than the bottom of 50%. They know they have to do something if they want to preserve their hierarchy. It's an intuition they feel. So universal basic income is the most logical step for them. But there's plenty more that needs to be done. And I stand with you in the sense of the disgust. Anyone that claims to be for science that hasn't taken the time to just look at their own world, forget about the cosmos for a second. Let's not terraform planets yet. Let's not send rockets. Let's worry about what's happening here for a moment. And I think it's just disappointing. I don't think these concepts are that foreign or that difficult to get people's head around. It's just it's the social indoctrination and the fear of being ostracized and labeled as something that will be inconvenient for their reputations.